So y'all remember the video, man, on U2K20, y'all. U2K20 episode 4. Let's get right to it, y'all. It's Slim Boy. We're gonna get the patience, y'all. It's Slim Boy. Let's get right to it. So we're playing against the patience, y'all, on our home court, bro. Slim, y'all. Alright, let's do it.
Just a young man from the line full of Africans, but they try to play us for the goal right now. Leading all my people in the struggle on the bubble, trying to hustle past the fork in the road right now. I'm ready for the call. All I gotta do is push the button and they gonna hold me down. Building empire like City, feeling like Didier. Focus on the goal right now. Always had to be so on lock. Now I got the flow on lock. To the top.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The borough of Brooklyn. Welcome, folks. Thanks for
This is my crew, yo.
tuning in to 2K Sports for a look at how the
You on
competition
the 3-game
stacks up right
bro.
now. DA, take it away.
Well, Kyrie,
Great story, DA. Thank you. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's McConnell in at point guard. And looking at the Nets, we've got Smooth. G is out there with Jay. Then there's Prez. And it's Jordan in at the 5.
Yo, it's Smooth.
Here's Smooth.
You know what time it is, boy? It's time to come on the show from Tony fans.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jump. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
Mark, you'd think that team chemistry would just improve as the season goes along, but maybe not if you have personality issues in that locker room.
You know, Kevin, it's one of the most fragile elements in team sports. Chemistry, culture, accepting roles, sacrificing your own individual game for the good of the team. And I think it's always a work in progress.
And as a leader, as I know you were when you played, I'm sure you were dealing with those things all season long.
Yeah, you try to lead by example, but also there's opportunity and times when you have to step up and voice what you see that could be detrimental to your team's success.
Prez passes to Smooth. The rebound by Turner.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 4-point game. There's the pass to Sabonis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Here's Smooth. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast.
And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6 foot.
Here's Smooth. He's covered by McConnell.
Oh, I almost got him leaning a little bit.
And there's the Big-time jam. He slams it right over Turner.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Up top, Sabonis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on them.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
He gets it in there.
Oh, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Prez passes to Smooth, and it's sent back by Turner.
Bro, seriously, that's not a foul, bro.
On the wing. James cover. But they get it back. Passes it to Warren. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness.
Sorry, bro.
He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Bro.
Here's Smooth. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, Greg, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Hey, this is
It's
the
stolen by
defense.
Prez. Here's Smooth. Oh!
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Oladipo outside. It's Turner, high post. Indiana again turning it over. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire. You know, for a team like the Nets, building without top picks, player development becomes critical. I mean, the Nets have made that a key focus for their franchise, and you can see the results paying dividends now.
Here's Smooth. That shot.
Bro, are you kidding me, bro?
No good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. McConnell's.
Bro.
Scanning the floor. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Like you were talking about the Nets player development. Guys like Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris were signed as free agents.
Yeah, and you know, guys, a coaching staff dedicated to taking them to the next level in terms of improvement and player development. The investment they make in their top-notch training facility, all of that focus paying off for them. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Turner finds McConnell.
Boy.
Taken away.
Got my tickle, yo. See all the double tickle.
Here's Smooth. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
So the Pacers call timeout. They're first of the game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for Warren. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Hey,
It's
boy.
stolen. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go.
Look
Shrugs
about
off the
Jordan,
contact
boy.
and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Converting
that
3-point play, getting
involves
the
pounding
3
it
points to
inside,
old fashioned
getting
way,
as
boy.
many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Hey,
Pulled loose. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Oladipo outside.
start Stephen Curry,
Off the
boy.
run. A rebound by the Nets. Gotta keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the defense had no answer.
Yeah.
To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of
Get
their
on in.
offense here.
Here's Smooth. 27 points for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Brogdon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Guys, Brogdon not a player that turns heads, but man, is he an efficient threat on the floor.
And he's been a great three-point shooter really since his rookie year. His field goal percentage continues to climb and has evolved into one of the best free throw shooters in the game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Kevin Durant in for Jay.
Yeah, pretty.
And a change for the
I thought you had no
Pacers.
space.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Yes, that goes in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now Lamb.
I got 12
Brogdon
dunks.
cans the 12-footer.
A shot that Brogdon continues to work on. I like whenever he shoots from the mid-range.
Here's Smooth. Drops in the layup
I'll
for
take
two.
it.
Smooth's got 33 points.
Big miscommunication
On
on
defense.
defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the rope.
Allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
To the paint. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it
Sets
sets
the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Brogdon.
Hey, that's a good defense.
A new 14 for Indiana. Good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
No,
Brooklyn
man,
in
no.
by 17. Here's Smooth, and he jams it with authority.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to
Good
put
points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Brogdon. It's good. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Lobbed up there for KD. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Pass to Lamb. Brogdon outside.
It's not Stephen Curry,
Pocket
boy.
six. Again, Indiana.
He's got to be exasperated.
Oh,
right
no,
now.
man,
Playing
no.
excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's
Yeah, they still losing.
second chance shot.
Yeah. Yeah. You draw that foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Hey, Purge, play that good defense on the Purge. Play that good D.
With the ball.
Play that good D on
His
him.
last outing, he had
Play
8
good
points.
defense. They were all playing good defense.
It's Brogdon on the wing, defended by Durant. 17-foot shot on the way, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Oh, got you with the cross.
2 points, that one goes. Smooth's got 41.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Lamb passes to Turner. Brogdon kicks to Leaf. Outside, Lamb. Puts up a 3.
Yes, that's
Perez
second
with
three,
the
boy.
rebound. Nets leading by 21. They get it back. James. Here's Smooth. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 43 points for Smooth.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's McDermott. James covering. And here's McDermott. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That one goes. Count it.
Brogdon so composed, riding the wave of momentum, not forcing shots, instead taking what the defense gives him.
Oh, I was called for.
Pass to James. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out, so Indiana will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Turner. Back to Lamb. Perez brings the double team. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Irving for 3. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Allen is out there with Jay. Then there's Smooth. Then it's G. And it's Perez in at the shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing McMillan passing 600 wins last season.
Well, you think about that. That's an impressive milestone for an outstanding coach in Nate McMillan. He moved into the top 25 all-time in wins. He's had 2 other stops as a head coach, Portland and Seattle, and I think he's doing some of his best work with the Pacers.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Warren's checked in for the Pacers. On the wing, Lamb. Back to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And so James will bring it up for Brooklyn. There's the double team with Lamb. And that one, good. Smooth's got 47 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Stolen by Allen. Here's Smooth.
A good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Warren. Back to Brogdon.
Yo, I just don't want to live stream no more. Every time I live stream, bro, I just... Oh my god. So I'm just gonna show y'all the layup, bro. Yeah.
Good D by James.
All right.
The defense ready for him on that possession. That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Outside Warren. Clock at 6. Passes it to Brogdon. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Well, Clark, you know, it took some time for him to get to this point, but Jeremy Lamb has taken his game to the next level.
And you know, guys, we see these young guys come into the league after just 1 year of college, and it takes them a while to figure it out sometime. Lamb has gone from being just a contributor to a nightly impact player with his scoring. But across the board, you can see his game upticking in a really positive way.
James checked in for Jay. Sabonis against Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Oladipo. Over Prez.
Hey, this is the defense.
Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Jay's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Sabonis. Now, here's McConnell. Here's Warren.
No.
Good. And McConnell gets the assist. For Brooklyn, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Pass from Jordan.
No.
Good on the bucket. Jay's got his first points of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Yeah.
Here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 34-point game against Detroit.
And, you know, that night his defense was remarkable as well. He was excellent at coming up with steals.
This one for 3. And James pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone a superb 7 of 7 from the field here in the second. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smooth's got 58.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, here's McConnell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Bro, that's not a foul, bro.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just 2 to
Hey,
shoot.
that's good defense.
Sabonis, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now McConnell. Oladipo outside. James against Holiday. Back to Oladipo to stop the run.
Dude.
And the basket is good.
How many dunks I got? Let's see. I got 19 dunks. Bruh.
Oladipo's got his first points of the game.
Oladipo getting it going right now. I love seeing it. Devastating from this area on the court.
Perfect
And the whistle
release.
blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the
Converting
paint.
3-point
This
play.
defense
3
needs
points
to clog those
old-fashioned,
lanes
boy.
in the middle. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Pass to Sabonis.
Hey, that's good defense.
He's got a clear path.
With the reverse
He converts the lead.
layup.
Jay's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The pass to Sabonis. Back to McConnell.
Hey.
Passes to Oladipo.
Yo, look at Victor Oladipo. Look at Victor Oladipo. Trash.
Back to McConnell for 3.
Oh, that's good defense.
Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smooth. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second.
They need a bucket in a
big
big way
way
here to regain some confidence.
Hey, yo, look at him. Hey, yo, look at Victor
Oladipo taking
Oladipo.
his time here. Shot clock at 6. They need this,
Hey, this-
and it's
yeah.
good on the way in.
Excellent concentration
No,
from
bitch.
Oladipo. Even when you get physical with him, he figures out a way to convert.
Here's Smooth.
It's a hard swing, boy. It's a hard swing,
And
boy.
guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay. Pass to Sabonis. Warren kicks to Oladipo. And
They don't lose.
sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Pred. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Sabonis. Cleave comes
Let's
in.
go, boy. That's
And
good
McDermott's subbed in for
defense.
Justin Holiday.
Here's a look at stats for Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points per game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Let's go,
Yeah, he sure is, and
splash.
he rarely has
He
back-to-back
make the
bad games. He has
splash.
an off night. He usually follows that up with a big night.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Oladipo outside. Teardrop
That's
shot.
good defense.
That shot off.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
And season 4 for Coach Kenny Atkinson with the Nets. You got to be impressed with the job he's done in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, Kenny is a hard worker. He's a bit of a grinder if you were trying to term what category he might fit into. And you see that in his team. And, you know, he admits it. He's getting better just like his players are. And that's a great statement because we're all hopefully getting better as we move forward.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
On the wing, Turner. The rebound by the Nets.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And Indiana shooting at 50% in a decent group. Back to McConnell. Three-pointer. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Oladipo draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
I'm about to keep that too, boy.
It's the Nets now. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. They get a hand on it. Oladipo draws the double. Pass to McDermott. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Nets. Brez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And another one falling.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Over to the wing. McDermott, no one around him, and the 3-ball is good.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry, and you're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
And there's the pass to Oladipo. It's rebounded by Durant.
No doubt he's struggling right now
from the field. Let's see
if he can get it going this quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And Indiana shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Pass to Leaf. And it's sent back by KD.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on the field. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots. Attacking and transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo finds McConnell.
Hey, that's good defense.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Out to the right wing. Lobs it up for Jordan. DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Oladipo. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Brooklyn ahead, running away with this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team.
It's 87% as a team, bro.
Like that, Ernie. Ugh.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And you can't say it's...
Oh! Yes, sir! Come on, bring it!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
I did that dunk 2 times already.
It's good. McConnell's got his third bucket of the night. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Smooth. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mark, we have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best who have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently, or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, the former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names. You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And what can you say about an alley-oop
from there far away?
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty.
That was a Hail Mary for sure. A
long-distance
bomb.
That's that long alley-oop, boy. You know what I'm saying, bro? That long alley-oop.
Back to McConnell. To the inside. Sabonis. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sabonis is not only very strong, he's extremely crafty around the basket, too. Plays with great instincts inside.
And here's James outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the...
He is simply unconscious here tonight. Nobody can stop him right now.
GA, the points keep coming, and he's climbing up that scoring ladder. Third on the list.
A nice start to the...
Why is it steady loading, bro? Man, I don't want to last string no more, bro. Man, I could never... Oh, my God. All right, yo, look at this leaning. If I'm leaning, I'm hitting that, bro.
Second half, just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Oh. We got you for close.
Count that bucket.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Oladipo outside. Down low, Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Oladipo. Back to McConnell. They get the rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked.
On that one,
shouldn't be much
debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And he knocks down the first one. You talk about the quiet producers in the league. T.J. Warren is one of the first names that come to mind.
He makes both free throws.
Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points.
Man, I admit, right, Chris, I got this.
Flashy, but he just
yet another bucket.
He has been simply
and he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. For Brooklyn, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Converting a three-point play, getting the 3 points the old-fashioned way, boy. I'm getting my 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Now here in the third. Brogdon outside.
It's not Stephen Curry.
Here's Turner. The shot that time, not on target.
Hey, that's a good defense.
To the middle. And he's what a pass to set him up.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Brogdon outside. Warren against James. Warren the pass to Brogdon. Here's Turner. And
that's the defense.
By Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
And he banks in the layup. Allen's got his first bucket in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
The Pacers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Friday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Now, here's Sabonis. Defense is right there. Turner trying to free himself up. Sabonis, no good. Brooklyn's gone very strong. 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game.
Hey, you thought I was going to shoot that.
Here's Smooth, covered by Lamb. Here's Prez. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside Warren. Sabonis inside.
Hey, that's a good defense.
And
get on his boy.
Back by Allen. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets.
And this is how you want to come out of the half.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Sabonis against James. Outside, Lamb. 6 on the shot. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean throw that at the end?
I'll tell you what, fellas,
the higher
it shows are going to pain them even more.
Brogdon.
Hey, that's good defense, bro.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Smooth.
Chemistry at its best.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Lamb passes to Turner. Brogdon outside.
Yeah, that's good defense. They play some good defense out here.
Sabonis. Indiana moving the ball around. The shot
hey, y'all watch him miss.
Wide open.
He tried.
The mark and the drought continues. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
Really?
The dunk by James.
And this is why coaches talk about
playing the pace, the scoreboard takes it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Outside Warren. In the corner, it's Brogdon. From the arc, hands it from downtown. Brogdon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Got a piece of it.
Let's go.
That's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row.
Yo, shooting 90% as a team, bro.
Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance.
Y'all take a great start in the
And
in
he
the third quarter.
2 free throws coming up.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family. But also the sports love that exists.
Yeah, watch this. Watch y'all block this.
And being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings, that's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
No, not Joe Harris. No, I mean Junior James, bro.
And a wide open look for Lamb. Misses off the right eye.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Hey, a goal.
Go get another chance.
No, bro, I'm not gonna keep missing my shots, bro. It's not gonna happen, bro.
Shoot again. And yet another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Brogdon
does a nice job using his body close to the basket. He's a strong guard who knows what to do down there.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And, you know, the Brooklyn Nets last season more than doubling their win total from 2 years prior. Great improvement. A surprise playoff team in the East for sure.
The Nets have been
2 green free throws. 2 perfect
9 for 9.
Free throws. I'm getting mad.
Back to Brogdon. Fires for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jay's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah.
And the attendance numbers can lag behind for a breakout team. Clark, last season, the Nets, for instance, ranked last in the NBA.
Yeah, sometimes it just takes a little bit, guys, before you catch up. The winning leading to fans.
Hey, Chris got his takeover
run, I think they're going to see more people in the seats for sure.
Here's Leaf. Brogdon outside. 5 to shoot. Launches it.
Stop shooting.
Jordan with the
rebound.
Ball. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Smooth. It's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists tonight.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Another steal.
The defense.
Yeah. And finished off by Prez.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
The Pacers shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he's putting on a show for the...
Can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Lamb passes to Turner.
God, bro.
Lamb passes to Turner.
Steady loading.
Brogdon outside. Back to Turner. Lock at 6.
Yo, hey, yo.
Will it go? And Malcolm Brogdon good for 3. Brogdon's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Smooth.
Right back at him.
Another 3.
And he's finally
Payback 3.
From beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Boy.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. And the rejection by James.
We got 1 minute left in the 101 left in the third quarter.
There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. It's tipped. And here we go. Brooklyn.
I make the splash.
And showing some terrific range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous.
I'm gonna take over again. Y'all see y'all know the dope to come in.
3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
What I'm doing all the way back here, bro?
On the wing, Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by
I don't know why he's shooting
Kevin,
threes.
you can understand the shot selection.
With the hard shooting, boy.
Oh, man. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Hey, yo, look at this dude right here. He taking tough shots this quarter.
Seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And he goes
Jordan Curry sitting, boy.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness.
Does he ever?
That's tipped. Here's Smooth.
Wait.
Good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you wanted.
I'm back, y'all. You know what I'm saying, bro?
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with
last
Smooth.
Quarter.
And it's Torian Prince.
Let's go, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And it's Jordan in at the 5 spot.
That's what we do.
The lineup for Brooklyn.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Back to Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup.
All right, babe. Nah, babe. Watch this. Watch this.
Passing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Holiday brings the double
Watch
team.
this.
The 3. And the
Let's go.
Another 3.
Let's go, Spencer Dinwiddie.
They are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Hey, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead.
Bro, you got to get that ball.
Take them, and as long as
boy.
Continue to take them.
Boy.
Wrestling for it there,
Get
but
pushed.
no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball.
Boy, get pushed. Boy, I don't know who playing about to get that ball.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter.
What?
Out of bounds.
Wow.
Indiana takes
He
possession.
stepped out of bounds first.
Jay's checked in for Chandler. James comes in for Torian Prince.
Man, timeout.
Perez is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours in their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell
look at Holiday
tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans
King Sean, boy,
to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game.
All right, bit, nah, bit. Watch this.
Yeah, you and I were just talking
you about to see what I'm about to do to you, boy. I got you the crows.
Here's Smooth, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
So Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. And another steal for him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals in a single game.
Incredible tenacity. He continues to hound the ball.
Hey, eating chicken nuggets every single day, boy. My favorite. But I just don't eat chicken nuggets, boy. Every day I eat something else.
The dish to Holiday. Takes a three.
Nope.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Stephen Curry, boy.
It's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
All right, I got this.
Holiday with the block.
I said I got
he
this,
recovers
bro.
it, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession
like
take that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've clearly the better team.
Yeah, I like this energy in the fourth quarter. I like this energy.
So far, it's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Oh.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
Yeah, get out of the boy. That's a good defense. Good defense first.
From deep,
I'm at the splash.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning
the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Holiday.
Hey, that's a good defense.
Just miss after miss right now.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Oh my
And you know what,
God.
guys? Pump him up
Goodness,
because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
I'm not mad.
Sumner passes
because we off to a great start in the fourth quarter, so I'm not
Indiana
mad.
Moving it around. Here's the three.
Yo, he taking tough shots
that
this
one,
quarter.
no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's Smooth, guarded by Holiday.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to
stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
Hey, yo, I'm about to make this thing with Kyrie Irving.
The pass to Sumner.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So good.
Tries it from the top of the key.
Let me take tough shots. You can just see the frustration growing under the face. There's nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And the foul is called. The intentionally
grabbed
grabbed him
there for some reason. I don't know. It's all I can think of is he trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a sweep that boy.
Again.
Just a suffocating defensive performance.
And he's made history, GA. A new third-place mark for most steals in a game.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right.
Got my takeover again, yo. So y'all know the double team coming again, bro. Bro, let me tell you.
And he has been an absolute feast on the floor. Another steal.
Greg, that swipe puts him tied for second all-time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort from him. Holiday, the pass to Bitadze.
Hey, yo, bro. All I can think, all I can say is Holiday, bro. We all know your offense trash and your defense. Like, we all know that. We all know your defense trash and your offense, bro. We all know that, bro. Like, for real. We all know your defense trash.
To end the cold streak, and it's denied. They get it back. The kick out to Holiday.
Man, that's the defense.
Poked away.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? He's just stone cold.
Yeah.
Really not sure if he's their best
That
option
man shooting
offensively as
zero.
they try to get back in this game.
That man taking tough shots, bro. Hey, Holiday, bro. We all know your defense trash and your offense, bro. We all know that, like, we all know that, bro. Like, we all know your defense trash and your offense. That boy, you cannot take care of the ball.
Fantastic swipe, and he now stands by himself for second most steals in a game.
Oh, he is so fast. Gets his hands on the ball in the blink of an eye. And Greg, the steal numbers are unreal. And Indiana shooting just
your offense trash. Let's go.
The line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Guys, hard enough to win in this league, but when you continue to hurt yourself because of miscues, makes it all the more difficult.
Dang,
well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean,
you got his ankles, bro. Got him leaning. I got him leaning, bro. Put the Jordan 30 soon, boy.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch.
Broke that man ankles in and went for the slam, bro. You trash, bro. Your ankles looking a little loose.
Gonna pick up a foul. That's his fifth.
Your ankles looking a little loose.
Clear, he's been a little out of control.
The
refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
Yo, a Holiday, bro. I bet, no, a Holiday, bro. You want me to break your ankles again? Cause I can.
A floater.
I can, bro.
In their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired.
Well, you cannot guard. You trash.
Way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement. Well, he's been doing it all night.
Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he
yo, Holiday, bro.
Expand that lead,
your
and
offense
he's the one
looking trash, bro. Your offense looking trash. Your offense looking trash. Nope.
Inside the line.
That man taking
Indiana again.
Tough shots.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside.
Converting three-point play. Getting the 3 points old-fashioned way,
very
boy.
slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Jay. Torian Prince comes in for James.
That man thinks he's Stephen Curry, but he's not. You're not Stephen Curry.
Transition. Here come the Nets. Here's Smooth. Shot goes down.
That's my shot.
Possession right there.
Coming off a big game.
His confidence couldn't be hard, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down.
They're going to ride him as far as
he can take him.
The kick out to Holiday. Back to Holiday.
Yo, look at Holiday, bro. Like, he just stone cold. He just stone cold.
And he gets it to go.
And despite the size disadvantage
of
that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Timeout called the Nets.
Number 20, Smooth. Well, I'm pulling the show from some things.
The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this era.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reached through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game. All of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
checked in for Dinwiddie. Here's Smooth, guarded by Holiday.
Really like that work there.
About the Jordan, boy.
He's really established a low post presence.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pacers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Bitadze with the bucket. Here's Smooth. Here's Jay. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Boy. Converting 3-point play.
Holiday with it from downtown. Good on the triple. Holiday's got 7 now in this quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Pass to Bitadze. Here's Leaf, defended by Allen, and that one drops for him.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Smooth. And absolutely.
That's him leaning again, boy. Got him leaning, yo.
When he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Holiday looking over the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. That's good from Holiday.
And though they've made the playoffs 4 straight years, Indiana can't seem to get past the first round.
And it's not for a lack of effort, guys. The effort is there. The chemistry and continuity is there. They suffered a big, untimely injury, though, one to Victor Oladipo, and it's been hard for them to attract top free agents as well.
Here's McDermott, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
McDermott does a solid job scoring close to the basket at 6'8". His size allows him to capitalize from there.
On the free throw, no good.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball.
Irving against Holiday. From outside the arc. A rebound by Bitadze. The Pacers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Sumner passes to Bitadze. Mark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
I agree.
I think there's no question, because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
4 on the shot clock, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're in front. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jay's checked in for Harris. Frez comes in for Karis LeVert, and James subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Smooth.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And they double up James. Pass to James. Releases. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's James. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
There's Bitadze, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And so Allen will bring it up for Brooklyn. James kicks to Allen. Shoots the 3. And James with the basket on the assist by Allen.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm. Designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
How many dunks are there, bro? I had 47 dunks.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
You know, we just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
Cheese out of the boy. Alright, y'all, let me do something real quick. Before I end this live stream video, it's episode 4, NBA2K20 episode 4. Let me do something. Hey, y'all, next game, bro, we're gonna get the Rockets, man. Y'all asleep. Hey, y'all, should I make another live stream video at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, bro? Let me know in the comments. All for real.
I give the spill, then break the mill. Used to walk around with a big old head, little bill. Here we go now, oh my. On the roll like roadside, but I'm with
That's all I wanna do. Wait, should I put J on? Well, I'm gonna do J too. Alright, that's all I want to do too. They both got orange. They both got orange sleeves on two. They orange. So. I'll check my VC. Alright, I got that much VC. If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on that post notification bell so you never upload, and go follow me on PS4 y'all at 20112593. Peace, I love y'all. I'll see y'all in my next video. Hey y'all, should I make a video at 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock? Let me know in the comments, y'all, so I can know if y'all want me to. I can.